Hello, everyone. I'm Mike Toledo, your host on Dent Time PDR, a podcast about PDR training, tutorials, interviews, and much more. So get something to eat, drink, and start pushing. It's time to listen. Dude, what's going on, everybody? What's crack-a-lackin'? My name is Mike Toledo. Hey, I apologize. I was not able to bust out a podcast last week. Now, I was really under the gun and getting ready for a Mega Media event. And speaking of Mega Media, the event, it went friggin' awesome. Just can't believe how many good people show up to this thing year after year or every 6 months at that point. We are actually going to push it back. Instead of every 6 months, they're going to do it every year. We just feel like it's going to be, I think, a better experience overall. And the real reason is John is a busy guy. I'm a busy guy. Every 6 months is just a lot of pressure. Let's put it that way. Between the things that we are doing in our lives and with our different businesses, people we manage, and between training and things I've got to do personally. So 6 months, every 6 months, and trying to juggle all that is just, unfortunately, too short of a period of time to do that. That's pretty much almost a full-time job when you're getting ready for this. When we get ready for these kind of events, it's 2 to 3 months straight. Just getting things organized, making sure the presentations are going to be good, getting the photography and the equipment there, dealing with places where it's going to be, and then the content and then the shoot, like how we're going to do it. It's just a lot of planning. And if you haven't been to the Mega Media event, you should definitely consider going. It is going to be next October at Colorado, at Cole Fox's place in Greeley, Colorado, just north of Denver. So plan on that. Mark that on your calendar. As always, we come and bring it. It was an awesome time with a bunch of group of people who really want to step their businesses up on every aspect. So that's what it was about. And speaking of that, I'm going to give you guys a taste of what it was. I'll give you a 30-minute presentation I was doing about video secrets. I think you'll enjoy it. It's just not about camera things. It's about how you would market your company just with the smallest tools in your pocket. So I think it's going to be really helpful for you guys, especially if you new guys are in the scene, in the PDR scene. You're not conditioned to doing things the traditional way. Today's industry and the marketing is all about social media and how creative you can be using those tools. A lot of these tools are free, and I tell you how you should be able to do it. Now, a lot of you guys don't get into social media. Some of you guys are just run your routes and things like that. But it's just some good content to hear, and I think you're going to really dig it. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's see what I have to say, and tell me what you guys think. Give me some feedback on iTunes. Give me some feedback on YouTube. Wherever you listen to this, please give me some feedback. I really want to hear what you guys have to say. I don't get much feedback. I do get personally feedback. People will call me and yada, yada, but I don't see the content as much as I thought I would. So if you like it, please, it gives me more energy to want to keep doing this. And I'd love to hear you guys' feedback. And don't be shy. You guys want to hit me up, send me a message, but at least give me some feedback. I really would appreciate that. So let's get into it. All right, guys, I want to make sure everyone's ready. 3, 2, 1. All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Mike Toledo. What's crack-a-lackin'? First of all, I want to say thanks a lot for coming. I'm going to give you guys my little spiel on holding you guys accountable for what you guys do. So a few of you have been here 2 times. A few of you have been here 3 times. And a lot of you still haven't put together what we've told you. So at the end of this session, whether it's your first time or your 3rd time, there's no excuses at this thing, dude. Okay, I don't want you guys to give me excuses about why you didn't do your stuff. Don't get complaint and don't complain about
your competitors who are actually getting past you now, either they took this course or they're paying attention, or they're getting into the game as PDR techs, new PDR techs. I was talking with, I'm sorry, your name? Eddie, okay. I was talking to Eddie, and me and Eddie were having a conversation, and he's in the same situation. He realizes, and like a lot of you guys do, is that there's technicians who may be younger or older, who are only 4 months into the industry, but their marketing skills are far superior than the guys who've been in it for 20, 25 years. And right now, that doesn't matter. It's about the money, right? It's about the money. Yes, we care about our product. We're at that point. But right now, you got to concentrate on your marketing right now, okay? And there's tools out there that make your life easier to help you promote yourself. Whether you own a product, whether you have a software program, whether you're selling PDR or you're going to start up a new business, this add-on service, this is what you're here for, is to make it grow, market yourself. And you need to do it. Stop giving yourself excuses, because it's not your competition's fault, it's your fault now, especially in today's industry. I make it a priority when I get to my shop to do a video before I start anything, because I know I get busy. And if I get busy, then I forget to do it. And things just overlap. You guys need to make sure you get into a routine about doing your stuff. I can't tell you that enough. And sometimes we fall out of our routine. It's like working out. If you don't
Any examples of something that might take us out of our routine?
Some of them will shock value to you, like a speaker blowing up in front of your customer.
Yeah. I might have two, because I got two mics on. There. Testing, 1, 2. Testing.
One more. Cut it in half.
Testing, 1, 2.
One more. Keep going.
Testing, 1, 2. Testing. Testing, 1, 2. Testing. Testing. I won't go near that speaker. Testing. Testing. Right there, that's good. I won't go there. Okay, so I was saying, it's like working out. If you want to look trim, you want to look athletic, you don't hit that gym, you ain't gonna see results. If you don't put a video out, you don't update your Instagram, you don't get on Facebook, you don't do YouTube videos, you don't get a website, you don't do your logo right, you ain't gonna get results, guys. And it's not gonna happen. If you don't work at it, you're not gonna get results. And it's not gonna happen overnight, okay? You can't say, okay, I did it for a week, man, I'm not getting no results, man. F it, man. Okay, that's it. You gave up. So I just wanna let you know, this is about accountability, okay? And you've got to be consistent. Dude, I was doing this ever since before I was doing it, but you know what? One thing I look back at is that I didn't know how I was doing it, but now I reflect, and it's because I was consistent at it. I didn't know there was a recipe, I didn't know that, but now I've been doing it for so many years, I found out what's working, and that's why I'm here, and that's why you're here, to share it. And I've got at least 2 people who have taken my training who are here. One's been in the game for a year, one's been here for 4 months, and they're doing an awesome job at it, okay? And they're just a couple guys who follow my recipe and do it. And this is a formula. Beyond the camera stuff, I have a PDF file, so don't worry if you don't like, oh, what is that? I'll have it on the PDF file, and then we'll get to that other part tomorrow about the formula, the blueprint of what I do, okay? And how I share it. Because it doesn't matter if you're a 20-some year tech like Gary here, or if you're a 4-month PDR tech, okay? It will work. And there's things, step 1, I don't want you to friggin' go to step 1 and then go, let me go 13 real quick and try those. Don't do that, man. This is what it's for. It's a blueprint. You make sure your foundation is strong, okay? Make sure all the details inside those steps are done. If you want to add to those steps, that's perfect. But tomorrow, that's what we're going to be talking about. And it's going to kick your ass good. It's going to wake you up. and you're gonna be excited and you can prepare to do it. You can start doing it here when you're at the Mega Media event. Matter of fact, you should be doing it. I asked a few of you people if you had Instagram, and I only asked like 4 or 5 people, and like 3 out of 5 didn't have an Instagram. And all of a sudden, well, I'm gonna start it, man. You gotta do it, okay? We'll talk about that tomorrow, okay? But right now, we're gonna talk about budget. And honestly, I don't even say budget. For an affordable way to promote your business through media. Everything's going through media now, guys. Everything is going through media. I know some of you do live videos, and some of you do live videos on your own. and some of you do live videos on your own personal Facebook, okay? That doesn't work. It doesn't work. Nope, the public can't see your public Facebook, okay? Unless you want to make it public, but that's probably not a good idea. Create the Facebook page. That's where you should be doing your live videos, okay? Everything is going video, okay? Instagram, Facebook, obviously YouTube's been there. Those are the 3 things you should be counting on. Bryce Rockhill went to one of our first ones. If anybody's familiar with Bryce Rockhill, he's a really good tech, been in the game for a long time, been doing hail, but he wanted to get into more of the retail. He wanted to stay home. Well, guess what? He stays home. He's been pumping on YouTube. He's getting tons and tons of likes, and he's getting popular, and he's doing things that matter to his city. Now, keep in mind, guys, we are not, I love Gary, I love all you guys, but what I do isn't for you guys, besides Dent Trainer. Okay, but if you guys watch me, I'm holding my phone out. I'm talking. I'm educating my customer. I'm showing them what it is. I'm constantly showing my tools. I'm showing how we do it. Maybe I got a student doing a dent. I'm showing them what is going on. I'll talk about. It's interesting. I'll make sure it's interesting. It might be the same thing to you all the time, but to a customer, it's fascinating. They don't know how a dent's taken out. Be creative in what you guys do, and this part is the most powerful tool you have on you at all times. And the best camera is the one you own, which is this, okay? And they're only gonna get better. Do you have to have the latest and greatest? No. I do, because I got a problem. I got a problem. But gentlemen, with this, and coupled with this, and a few people already have it. All right, where's that sucker at, man? Oh, right here. This cost me $79. Okay. If you don't have an iPhone, you have an Android. They still make this, the Rode. It's a Rode video mic. Don't worry about taking notes, guys. I have it all down to as well, the PDF file. Okay. I snap it in. Right. And the great thing about this mic, it's very directional and it cuts out background sound. Okay. One thing about video, it's too much distractions. Cut out the distractions. Make the focus on you, and have that mic here. It's very, very good. This windscreen comes on it. I don't put it on because I look like a friggin' idiot with it on half the time. People are like, what the hell? But if you're outside in windy conditions, on a boat or something, this is great, okay? This cuts down the wind, and it comes with it. It's $79, okay? You'll see it, and it makes a world of difference. What I do is I used to take it off. I did a demonstration one time for the guys on Dent Trainer. I did a video like this, and I go, now I'm going to click it on, and you could hear totally the difference, okay? Sound is half the video, okay? The content be good as hell, but if you got a bunch of crap going on, and try to basically record or do a video where it's not too loud in the first place, okay? But microphone is this, okay? Your phone here. This right here, I got $18 on Amazon, okay? This piece comes off, hold your phone. You got your microphone here. This piece comes off too as well, okay? Twist, pops on like this. Shoot, you guys wanna know sometimes I do a lot of my tutorials with my camera phone. I set it up here. You guys wanna do the same thing? You have it right there. You're doing a dent, you're sitting down right here, zoom in. You can start talking. Yeah, as you can see, I'm taking that dent out right there. Let me just zoom in. You see that texture right there? That's what makes the difference between a good tech and a bad tech. And you're educating that customer, and you can see it. Instead of having a camera over your shoulder, you don't know if it's in there and your hand's in the way. This is the best way to shoot your videos. If you want to do a little tutorial, do that, okay? This will go up even higher. So you can really get a good shot of your stuff. Hey, have it sit here. Do a couple takes. You don't have to do live videos all the time. Just do a couple videos of yourself. Get yourself involved in your videos, okay? People want to know who you are. They don't care. They like to know that you're doing dents, but they want to know who's doing the dents. And if they can know you personally, they're going to trust that company to do their repairs. And they're going to trust that person especially, okay? Another thing is too, is make sure, if I'm doing a video, let's say I did a video, and I like it and I did a great job, and I want to put it on YouTube, and I'm in San Diego, I wouldn't just put dent repair, big dent repair, okay? I'm going to put dent repair, big dent repair San Diego. And now you can create thumbnails too, guys, so on YouTube. Why do I want to put the city in there? Anybody? That's right. How are they going to find me? Because they type in dent repair San Diego, that title will come up, and my video will come up, and then myself will come up, and then I put on the bottom of the YouTube channel, I put HTTP. Most sites are HTTPS now, security. If you have a secured site, that's what you're going to put. And then the whole website, okay? Don't just put denttime.com because it won't turn into a hyperlink. You want a hyperlink. And number 5, it's a backlink technically, which Jason knows, okay? Jason's going to be talking about all that stuff too. And it sets you off, okay? But I'm telling you guys, your phone is the most powerful thing to do, okay? $18, Amazon. I have the link on the PDF file too as well, so you will be able to do that as well. The next coolest toy, I got the Hero 6 last year. I was kind of disappointed. Wasn't really happy about it. I told you I got a problem, so I got GoPro 7, and I'm ecstatic about it, okay? What I like to do, here's an idea, guys. So I'll do a vlog, okay? Oh man, look at this dent today. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. So you record yourself, you kind of create some drama for yourself. Man, it's just gonna be crappy. Show the dent and the photo of what you're doing. Man, it's gonna probably take me 3 hours. I'm gonna hop in the truck, put the camera down, show the shot of you jump in the truck, then put the camera inside, show the shot of you jumping in the truck, have the GoPro in there, you're talking, well, I'm gonna take a shot at it, I'm not sure if we can do it, and then you can turn the camera around, hit a time lapse, and it's gonna record a perfect motion of time lapse of you getting to the job, all right? Then if it's a real big dent, then put the camera up here, hit the time lapse, and freaking do the dent, okay? Now I know this is a little bit fast, but I'm telling you guys, I'm just giving you ideas of how creative you can be with a simple dent. Try not to be in the part where it's, oh yeah, I got a dent, and here's the before, and here's the after. That's boring as hell. Nobody's gonna watch that. Have some interest in it. You guys can all do it, man. You guys can all do it. This GoPro, I don't know if you guys ever seen it. This is something, see how fast I did an Instagram, and I took the camera and I went around my shop, and I was doing a time lapse. I was just going around the shop and showing a tour of the shop. And it took me about 1.5 minutes, and I stopped it, transferred it from the GoPro to my phone, to my Instagram. It was one of my highest viewed Instagrams, okay? People, oh, wow, that's cool. Thanks for the tour. Oh, that's awesome. Customers saw it. People were commenting on it. It was that simple. And the thing is, you want to be unique and interesting. Try to be as different as you can. Hell, you run out of ideas? Come to my channel. Look what I do. Copy what I do. Okay? You'll be the star of your own city. Okay?
Hey, look what he did.
Take the photo. Steal your photo.
Steal my photos. Yeah. So the GoPro, I mean, this is going to run you, I think $399. I think $399. So that's a hell of a deal for this. It does 4K. It does hyperlapses, and it does like gimbal-like shots. And with 4K, gentlemen and ladies, you can actually, when you edit it and you edit in 1080p, it gives you all that room to zoom in, pan, do all kinds of stuff. So you have a lot of flexibility in a 4K footage, okay? As far as the gimbals, I think he's got the latest gimbal, which is the Osmo 2. And that Osmo 2 right now is kind of tracking me too as well. You see that? See how it's doing that? You guys could do the same thing. So maybe you're talking with doing a dent, and you're like, man, this dent's gonna be crappy, and you're gonna grab your tool, and it's following me, okay? It's recording all that good stuff, okay? I have the first version. The second version is way better. It'll hold a heavier camera. It does, I don't know all the features, but it has definitely more features, and it's definitely worth it. It'll also do Instagram, hold the camera up straight up like that too as well. It's something to get. These are all fantastic tools that aren't going to break the bank. It's like $149 for that. And that's probably one of the best things I would get as an accessory for my phone. Get a stand. Keep your videos as stable as you can. You want to walk with your camera? Perfect. But keep it steady. Don't be doing this. Nobody likes that. It gets way, way out of control. I hate that too. If you are going to take video and it's not for Instagram, take it this way, landscape, okay? Video's meant to go landscape, not this way, okay? Yeah, that pisses me off too, so. Oh, they're like, well, check out this truck, and it's like this little small part when you can just go like that, and the whole thing can be in focus, okay? Nobody, it's not meant for it, don't use it, okay? If it's not Instagram, then don't do that.
Remember, keep the home button on your right.
Yeah.
Otherwise it goes upside down.
Yes.
On other people's stuff.
Yep. Now, one of my other favorite goodies I just kind of picked up is this one right here. I had all kinds. I had an 80D, which is twice as big, which is DSLR camera. I tell John, like, John, get the 80D, and he gets it. Get this, and he gets it. Oh no, what do you got? Oh, I got this one right here. God damn it. We got a few friends that just like always asking me what I got, and then I get something later, like 2 months later. So technically this is one of the best vlogging cameras on the market. It is capable of shooting 4K, but it's cropped sensor, which that means is it zooms in a little bit tighter than what it should on a regular size 4K. But I don't use it for 4K. I use it for my vlogs, for my YouTube channel. How many of you watch YouTube or watch YouTube videos on YouTube? Raise your hand. Okay. How many watch 4K YouTube videos? There you go. There you go. You don't need to shoot 4K. The only time you need to shoot 4K is if you're intentionally, like what I'm doing, I'm shooting 4K, all you guys in 4K. But if I want to zoom in on your hand, and if I want to zoom out of your hand, if I want to zoom in to the light or whatever, I have that freedom to do that in post-production. But if I'm strictly vlogging or if I'm doing this and I don't know if I need to do that, then I'll just shoot 1080p. And guess what? The file size is a lot smaller and a lot easier to record, to edit on anything.
Does that take its own proprietary lenses then?
It does, yeah. The kit lens, I think right now, I think Ken has got a $200 rebate on this thing. It was like $800. I think it's like $600 right now. And it's a great camera. Autofocus is what's important because you guys are going to be doing this and you'll be moving and it'll stay focused sharp on your face. If you want to have a little bit more blurry background, a little bit more cinematic look to your videos and photos, this camera is definitely a way to go. Plus, you can hit the Wi-Fi button, it'll transfer to your phone, and then you can upload it to YouTube or whatever you want it to, or Instagram, whatever you want, okay? So that's the really big plus. It's super light, it's a mirrorless camera, and you want to get one of these Joby things so you can do this and that. And I got a Rode mic to put on top, and it's called the Dead Cat, and I know you guys are making fun of me all day long, so. But you want to get the kit lens, which is the wide, because you want to be able to shoot the wide scene of what you're doing, okay? And the kit lens does come with a little bit of zoom too as well. This is not necessarily a have to, but if you find it yourself, you're doing a lot of vlogs and a lot of videos and you're really getting into it, I would step up to this, okay? But don't buy this camera until you really start mastering your phone, okay? And another app for the phone, which don't worry guys, I have it on the PDF file, is called Filmic Pro. I recommend it because it teaches you how to use a camera. And it makes your camera like a mirrorless camera or like a DSLR camera. There's a lot of settings. And once you start learning how to do those settings and you really got it down, you're like, now I can step up to that camera because I'm familiar with what I need to do. Set the aperture, the shutter speed, all that stuff right there. And plus on Filmic Pro, you can control the slow motion and all that stuff. Guys, try to mix your videos up too. With a little bit of slow motion too. Don't forget to do that. Maybe you know you're gonna be doing some cold glue or you're gonna be glue pulling something, you know? I did a lot of stuff with Ray stuff when I did that. You know, it just makes it far more interesting. You know what I mean? Just, and your phones, all your phones can shoot. I don't recommend going 240 frames a second because it gets really kind of pixelated, but go 120 frames a second and get that boom. You know, customers really like it a lot. Shoot it. All you have to do is shoot one clip, 30-second clip, and put it on your Instagram. You don't need to make a huge story, but if it's interesting, that's something cool to do. You know, how many people use cold glue or anybody? Okay. When you want to go, man, if I set that camera up and it was a big dent like this and 80% of it's gone, dude, you know what I mean? And it'd be cool to show it in slow motion. I'd watch it every time. I watch slow motion every time. I'm sitting there waiting for it. You know, every time, it gets me every time, man. So those are just some of the small things to do, but gentlemen, get those things, it's on there. Your videos will change. It'll change. Think of how you can make the story interesting, okay? Even if you're taking out a door ding, show the tools, show you go and grab it, work in it, maybe do a commentation on it, a commentary on it. It's going to really change the way you do videos, okay? He's got a gimbal he's holding right now. Best way to do it is I like to take a pan shot of the dent and come around, swing around, or come zoom in and then zoom back out, okay? Really slow, as good as you can, okay? A lot of you guys are already starting to do videos. I see it, but just get a little more polished on it, okay? Watch some of my videos, just like, oh, how do you do that shot? Later on, you can get into sliders, you can get into gimbal, bigger gimbals, stuff like that, but master those small things right there, and your videos will be really, really, really much better. And the sound, too. If you have Android phones, again, this is all something the same thing with Androids. How many people have Androids? Okay. Yeah. Black sheep people, huh?
Yes. I get an iPhone.
But yeah, yeah. I used to be an Android person too, but Apple tried to screw me over. So you don't leave Apple and go to Android. Anybody got any questions on what I've said so far?
What do you put your videos together with?
I usually output them to my computer, which is Final Cut Pro, but you have a built-in. You can buy it for like $5. What phone app are you? Okay. Well, iPhone's got iMovie built in it. Easy to use. So that's the easiest one to use. You can use other platforms that you could put it together on your phone. A lot of times, while you're laying in bed, you can finally put together the footage that you're shooting right in bed, and put together a quick little video, and output it to YouTube, Instagram, all from your phone. So you don't need to be a Spielberg guy to do that. So, any other questions?
Do you do the bulk of your editing on your phone, or do you?
No. I do a lot of tutorials on my phone too, and I do a lot of vlogs on my phone. Look, if I don't have that camera, I'm whipping out that thing, especially if I got something cool and interesting to talk about. And it goes to my cloud, so then I get home and I can just download it off my cloud, and then I can put it in there. Videos are super powerful, guys. I know some of you guys are like, it's kind of complicated, yada yada. I'm telling you, it's a lot easier than you think.
You really do like the GoPro, though, right?
I do. GoPro is fantastically easy to sync with your phone and output it and transfer
I have an
it.
old one, like a 4, but I
Way
don't
easier.
even use it.
Way easier.
Which one do you like?
GoPro 7.
The 7?
Yeah.
I got a problem just like you.
He does. You got every freaking stand lighter tool. Yeah. I was like, I go, I'm doing a video. I'm like, yeah, I got the crank. I ordered all of them, Mike. I was like, damn. And the snakes and the. I'm like, damn, dude. Let me buy some off you, Gary. Yeah, the GoPro it's fantastic too. Now you guys can do Facebook Live off of it too as well from your phone. So you can do that. It only outputs in 720, but who cares? I mean, how many of you guys like, oh, I wish it was a 1080p or I wish it was 4K? Nobody cares, dude.
Most
As
people are
long
watching those videos on their devices.
on their devices. You can't tell. No, you can't tell. So it's a great thing. So don't worry about how big the camera shoots. 1080p is where I would start at and edit at. And that's probably the best way to go. So, but if it shoots 4K, it's a plus if you are intending to use it beyond that. Anybody else? Any questions? No? That's it? Okay, let's talk about how many people, and be honest because I'll check on you guys. How many people have Instagram? Oh, let's put it this way. Let me put it down. How many people don't have Instagram? And say, oh, hold on, wait up, huh? Bull crap. I know more of you guys. I talked to a lot of you. You don't have Instagram? Dude, I told you I'm going to call you out, dude. Man.
The real question is how many of you have posted on Instagram?
There you go. How many of you guys post every day on Instagram?
Every day? No.
Just him.
Okay.
Just the video guy. Just the video guy.
If I told you guys your competition's probably getting $300 to $1,000 a day off of Instagram, wouldn't you want to post every day? Why in the fuck aren't you guys doing it, man? Like you guys think, you know what it is? Because I'm not getting no results. If you don't see the results, you don't think you're getting results. You've got to plant the seed and do it every time. How many people know what hashtags are? Okay, good. Chase is like, yeah, I know. Come on, get me. Ask me a question. I'm not asking you a question. How many people put their city in their hash in their thing? Okay, well, it's getting better. It's getting better. Don't forget to put city. How many actually have a template so they don't have to keep typing the same shit all the time? Dude? Okay, good. Now the people who just heard me, you better do it. And that's on quick replies too, which is coming up too. Okay, we're going to do a quick reply, set up text messaging. Android people, it will be something similar. So if you guys can't follow along on the workshop, there's a link that I show that you guys can do it from there too as well. But really the Instagram, the Facebook stuff, you guys got to wake up. You got to get in there, dude. Okay. These photos that you guys are taking, these videos you're going to take, these video clips you're going to have, you can all start really getting a head start with that and making yourself look way, way more different and unique compared to that. Magic, why are you looking? I see Magic. Magic's like, all right. All right. I couldn't see Magic, man. Yeah, see, Magic is actually a graduate from Dayton time, but you know what? Have you been posting every day, Magic?
Not every day.
When's the last time you posted on Instagram?
On Instagram?
Yeah.
Maybe 2 weeks ago.
See, even my own students, I give them the formula. Some follow it, some don't. Okay?
When you say, is Instagram do pay per click on advertising? How is that?
You can do ads on.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You do ads on Instagram, but I mean, Instagram's one of those things where people are searching, people are just going to do. If you don't really need to do ads so much on Instagram now, it's more like Facebook.
It's almost like a resume. That's what it looks like.
It is. I use it mainly for my portfolio, but I do get messages from Instagram, people locally. John's going to cover that heavily in the Instagram thing about how to get local people on your market and following you and getting that way. Shane Roses, have you ever heard that podcast of Shane Roses? He's one of my past students, and he's a mega media star on the Instagram. And he gets a lot, I swear he gets a lot of leads off of Instagram. And it's a lot to do with hashtagging he found on accident, he tagged a local company in his market, and then that local media, it kind of circled, and he got business off of that, and it just kept reoccurring. So, and Lee's in his market, in his area too, so they know each other. But Instagram is huge, you know. The best thing to do is probably your competition isn't as strong as how I'm telling you guys to be. And now's your chance to be that way, either on the Facebook platform, the Instagram platform, the YouTube platform. If you can be strong in all three of those major platforms, you're going to do very, very well. Very well. If you're trying to get out of hail and try to stay home more and really, really capture your market, those are the three major things you guys need to do, and do it right with these little tools. Okay? Be yourself. Can you imagine Ray Sapnew? We all love Ray, dude, right? We know he's a great guy. Can you imagine him taking that entity of his character into the PDR world in his own market like that? He would be nonstop busy, and that's how everybody's got to be. They got to show. We know Ray because he's a great personality. We love to like him. Even I don't care if he's showing a bottle of ketchup. I like it, dude. I like it. Love Ray. Okay. That's the same thing you got to influence your customers with, okay? People like me, they go on there, they see me. The only thing they did say lately, well, you kind of lost some weight here. You were blown up before. I said, no. The customers want to deal with the person on the video, okay? Don's got a great personality. You ever hear Don? Hey, how you doing, people? Hello here. We got some dance going on right here. You know, he's got that easygoing personality, you know. Be yourself. You know why it works for Don? Don's himself, Ray's himself. You guys, I know it's going to be, you know, at first, hey, I'm a dent guy. And you got, practice, you know, record, practice. That's the best way to do it. But don't put it out live if you're not recording, if you're not comfortable, but get comfortable, okay? Get comfortable. That's a lot of I hear it all the time. It's not comfortable, man. I kind of clam up and yada yada. You're gonna have to do it. If you look at my early videos, I sucked, okay? But I got better, and consistency will count, okay? So that's what I'm gonna leave you with, guys. I'm gonna dig into you tomorrow, big time, okay? But I want to thank you guys for listening, and I hope you really take this to heart, because you are only responsible for yourself. Be accountable for right now for what you do. Arsenal, you listening? Okay, guys. Thank you very much. We'll see you later.